Hello.
Hi.
Mikey's in Houston for a little while, so we went and saw a movie real quick.
And the only thing that was playing on time was Penguins of Madagascar.
Yep, that's what happened. So
And
it was Penguins.
I figured, based on the trailers, I thought, maybe this is a prequel, so... I haven't seen any other movies, so I figured...
I haven't seen a single Madagascar movie.
And actually, as it turns out, this apparently takes place after those Madagascar movies.
Yeah, it looks like. Yeah. They had a little bit of
They reference it at the beginning, and then that's the end of it.
And then they skip ahead.
But honestly, not having seen those movies, and I actually surprisingly enjoyed this.
Yeah, that was a fun movie. I liked it. It was really inventive action scenes that are also funny to watch. A lot of funny jokes. It was really fast. It's hard to get bored.
It's a movie that doesn't really stop at any point.
No. Like, it just decides to keep going and going and going, and keeps it interesting. It's short and it's fast.
And there were jokes that I found myself enjoying more. Like, I found it, even though every Minion character has a actor name to them.
Well, it wasn't.
There's times where it worked for me, and other times where it didn't, I guess.
They didn't even have actors' names. He would just turn it into Nicolas Cage them. Drew Barry.
More power.
Yeah, Drew Barry, more power. Like, he would put the normal names together and turn it into actor names by just what he said next. Weird joke, but it
was something I was not expecting, and it works for this.
And every time they said it, like they said a new name, it was pretty funny just because you have no idea what they're gonna say next until they've said it. And yeah, there's a lot of really tiny jokes all over the place. John Malkovich was the octopus guy.
Oh,
I went and looked it up because it was bugging me that I knew the voice so well. Yeah, John Malkovich played the octopus guy who was animated really animatedly. Like, he was moving around all over the place. These movies are really spastic and
a lot of movement, I guess.
Yeah,
but it works for it.
Yeah, it worked. It was a little jarring at first, but once you get used to the octopus guy's movements, it's just kind of fun. And another thing that keeps it interesting, and very fast-paced everything. Just joke. Lots of really fun action scenes in different locations.
Shanghai
and an aquarium.
Venice, I think that was one.
Venice. They had that was probably the most fun chase scene.
Yeah, I think that would have been the highlight for the movie for me. That's that Venice chase scene.
Yeah, they got really creative, like all the different stuff they were doing, and it was before you expected them to do all that stuff. Well, before we expected them, I imagine they've done stuff like that in the other movies too. Just because they jump right into it, like you shouldn't even.
Yes, it's under the assumption, I guess, that people know who these characters were.
Yeah, we didn't, but it was still fun.
And it was still a fun movie.
Yeah, like you don't even have to know anything about Madagascar. I noticed in the very beginning, they had a few references to, oh, this is how this happened in the future. And since I didn't know what this was, what it was, the High One thing was obviously something they'd done before. Where they high five with their fins and they call it High One.
And there's only other one time where it felt like they was an intentional reference to the series, but even without knowing it, I could see it was a joke that worked for me, which was send them to the most remote location we can. And
Madagascar.
Yeah.
And I imagine people who are watching this, they want to see the movie. They've seen the movie.
Yeah, because I think this already came out a month ago at this point.
Yeah, it came out a while ago. It just happened to be playing. And yeah, they make a good reference to the I Like to Move It song being really annoying to hear over and over and over again. The Penguins themselves hate hearing the song so many times, so I agree. I haven't even seen the movies, but I really hate hearing that song in all the commercials and whatnot for the Madagascar films. But yeah, it's a fun movie. So,
end of the day, movie I enjoyed seeing, not one I need to see again at any point.
Yeah, but it's a good kids movie, so and obviously adults will enjoy it too. So if you have kids, take them to it. If you know kids,
works for them too. Bye bye.